Great day, Kendrick. So I was sitting here just playing with the cards and shuffling, and these cards came out. And I decided to hit record, even though I wasn't going to. But the energy that I feel is so heavy. I decided to record. So, boundaries is at the bottom of this deck, and boundaries is the overall energy. So, what I'm getting is that there's somebody who has no boundaries when it comes to being involved with the opposite sex or in love, because they're looking at everything from a surface level, which is making them not be themselves. They're wanting love. They're thinking that they're seeking love, but they're seeking it from a physical standpoint because deep down they feel like love sucks. They feel like they can't commit to anybody, so they play games because they don't feel like it's any good people out here or good people to love, which keeps them stuck in their head and in a whole bunch of anxiety because they get too attached to these people physically, maybe because of the sex or because of how they see these people. They think they're beautiful or handsome, and they get attached by the eye candy, by the physical. And then they sometimes walk away because they don't want to commit, because they don't feel any of these people is good enough. They walk away because these people don't give them what it is they desire other than the attachment of the physical, the lust, the sex, when deep down they want love. So what I just got is that this is a person that equates love and sex together. Like they think love and sex is the same thing. When they run across somebody who is into them, they play hard to get because they don't feel compatible to the person that is into them. And like I say, it's because they have no boundaries. This person has no boundaries. So then this just becomes an endless loop of how their life is going. They see people for the shallowness, the beauty, like particular features. Men be attracted to certain things on women, and women are attracted to certain things on men. And that's not getting them what they want. The physical is just getting them physical involvements. It's not getting any deep connections. And then they also feel like that the people that they are physically attracted to is playing games with them because they don't want to commit to them. Oh, this is a clusterfuck. This is a clusterfuck of energy because you desire love, but then you're desiring it from a physical standpoint. You're thinking that physical and love, or sex and love, is the same thing. When you get in somebody who don't want to commit to you, then you think it's no good ones, or you think they're playing games. But then you become too attached because of the physical. If the sex is good, then they are, I ain't saying you, but they are becoming attached, and then the person end up breadcrumbing them and walking away, and vice versa. When they feel like they're not compatible with the person, they start playing hard to get. So I already said this. Let me just move on. Yeah, because this is the energy that I'm feeling. And like I say, it's because this person has no boundaries. They think they know what they want as far as love. And they keep seeking it, not realizing they're seeking it in the same type of person. And I mean the same type of person because they're involving themselves with these people based off of looks, based off the physical. They're not getting to know these people, and they're not allowing these people to get to know them. So let's see what energy comes out. Like I say, they involve themselves with people based off the physical, which is allowing them not to be true to themselves because they are seeking love. And instead of them trying to build on that, they're just involved for the physical aspect. So, eye candy and not being you. And I actually didn't even read what these cards say. But they say beauty fades. Choose someone for their inner beauty and personality. So, release is in the reverse. Ooh. Release and purge. So yeah, they're not. Oh, I got the cards upside down. No, why are some of my cards upside down? Oh yeah, no, we can't do this. So, but I'm going to keep that release in the reverse because what I'm feeling is they're not releasing this toxic way of maneuvering because they are either not realizing that this behavior is toxic. They really think this is the way that they're supposed to act. So it says surrender, emotional release, clearing, or walking away. So we got walking away out here, but if it's in the reverse, that means they're not trying to walk away from this energy. They're not walking away from this way of operating. Okay, that's a whole new perspective on that one, on the walking away. Even though yeah, they're not trying to walk away from this from physically interacting with people. They must like it. They must actually like it and pretending that they want something different. That kind of makes sense too. I don't know why these cards are, half of them are correct the right way and the other half is. And I didn't even shuffle these cards. I think I just picked them up and just split them. I don't know. I'll look when I look at the video. So anyhow, love sucks. It says you have stopped believing in love. Let yourself heal so you can be open again. So love sucks. Yeah. And not committed is always chasing or being chased. You must be willing to commit to one person. So yeah, they're chasing love, but they're actually chasing sex. Because they stop believing in love. Because they can't find love, they chasing the physical. And then they're always being chased by specific ones that they don't think they're compatible with. Ay, ay, ay. Let's see. Love sucks and not committed. Love sucks and not committed. I think I'm going to do it the other way that I do it. I'll shuffle the deck and then split it. And what I split it on is going to be the clarifying messages. A tower and attracting. Present. So this is present. So they are proactively chasing. And always receiving conflicts within these involvements. So they need a new perspective because they're not seeing the truth. So they need to get proactive about changing their perspective instead of being proactive about keeping on chasing people because they think they chasing love. So let's see if anything comes out for playing games and no good ones. Playing games says you don't need to play games to keep the right one interested in you. And then no good ones. There is someone out there for you. Don't let this false belief make you miss out. So they gonna miss out if they keep on running behind people for the lust and for the looks, thinking that, yeah, I'm gonna just do it with the splitting of deck because ain't nothing coming out once I'm doing it like that. So we got renewal, a fresh start. We're healing after crisis. Aha, sacral chakra, that's what it is. With them giving out their physical essence. They are affecting their sacral chakra. Whew. They are defensive about opening up. They closed off to love for real. This is, it's not funny. It's just, oh my goodness. This is madness. This is madness. So anxiety and too attached. They are anxious about love and the lack of it. And as long as they keep on living this way, they're going to continue to run into karmic situations, karmic relationships, which is this cycle of life. Even though this is the wheel of fortune, it's the cycle of life. So the fortune that they keep receiving is karmic involvements. And like the last card said, if they don't get a new perspective, they just gonna keep on looping in this manner. They need to let go of or put an end to how they're dealing with people. So that they can move into healing themselves, so that they can come out of this separation between their heart and their desires. It's a separation in their heart because their heart desires love, but they keep chasing lust. So that's what their separation is. They're abandoned. They abandoned their heart. They abandoned what they truly want because they kept not finding it. So anxiety says you are afraid to get close to someone. They are scared to give them a chance. And then too attached says give your partner some breathing room. Being too needy drives them away. So this is a double-minded person. This is a double-minded person because they're seeking love, but then once they get the physical aspect fulfilled and the people become too attached to them, then they run away or walk away or guard themselves or start playing games, playing hard to get. But then this is craziness. Okay, let's see if we can get something out for walking away and getting crumbs. Walking away, you leave too quickly when things get challenging. Stay and try to work it out. And getting crumbs, you deserve more than crumbs of affection. Wait for the one who adores you. So they don't want to wait because they feel lonely. They don't feel hopeful about finding true love. So it says external parties is at the bottom, which is all of these options, all of these karmic partners that they keep running across, that they keep involving themselves with. Yeah, they're not hopeful about finding love. So when they don't get what they think they're seeking, they walk away from people. But then when they get attached to somebody, they get breadcrumbed because they don't feel like they deserve the love. So that's why I'm saying this is a double-minded energy. You feel one way, but then you also feel the opposite way. And then you act out of the unworthiness. You act out of the being unlovable. Or this person, these people, this energy, whoever this is going to resonate with. This is some double-minded energy. It's just, oof, this is a lot. All I feel is a bunch of confusion. And anxious. I feel anxious about, I feel one way and then I feel another way in the same breath. Whew. So our last two cards is hard to get and not compatible. You are missing opportunities by playing too hard to get. Give someone a chance. Not compatible. You don't really believe there's a match for you. Have an open mind. Yeah, this person is double-minded. Again, karmic partner and sacral chakra. If you don't change your perspective of thinking that nobody is compatible, you're going to keep on having karmic involvements. You need to set some boundaries and heal so that you can receive what it is you deeply, deeply, deeply desire. And that sacral chakra, belief systems, facade. So the things that you believe in about love, it's all a facade. This physical involvements are not love. And if you keep on operating in that, I'm going to say conditioning, evaluating long-held beliefs. So awakening is at the bottom too. Maybe this person is awakening to this fact. Maybe that's why all this energy is out here, because they're at a point where they're tired of going through this karmic loop, because that's what it is, a karmic loop. You're going to keep looping back to the same energy until you learn the lesson. You're going to keep going through the same karmic cycles. Wheel of Fortune, that's what I mean. Like the cycle of life that you're going through, that they're going through, whoever this is for, it's going to keep happening until you change your belief systems, evaluate, set some boundaries, open your mind, change your perspective on love and sex, because there's a big difference. There is no, sex is not love. Sex is just a physical gratification. And looking at a person physically and thinking that you're going to get love, that's that's a false belief also. So if you like this message, like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you on the next one, Kendrick.